It's 14 minutes after 8 o'clock on the Moose, and next Friday night at the Dunnville Legion, a benefit show is going to be put on for Will Yelland. He's a local Dunnville resident who is currently living with Lyme disease. It's going to be a comedy hypnotist show, and with us today is comedy hypnotist Hank Stone, alongside his mentor, comedy hypnotist Robert Maxwell. Good morning, guys.
Hey, good morning, Ted. How are you?
Now, I'm doing great, and a little weird this morning because Hank has hypnotized me twice. During the two songs after the news, he hypnotized me once, and then to just make sure that I'd be good and nice and susceptible to his hypnotism for good measure in those commercial breaks, he hypnotized me again. You work very quick, Hank, and we're going to have some fun with this hypnotism that's been going on. But first, we got to talk about the cause, and we'll turn to you for that, Robert. And Will Yelland is a fella from Dunnville who's dealing with Lyme disease. Now, not a whole lot of people know about the effects of Lyme disease, but it's something that there really isn't a cure for. Will has to live with this the rest of his life.
Unfortunately, yes. He's just a young man, 31 years old. A couple years ago, he aspired to be an OPP officer, started to go through the training and stuff to get ready to, to go to police college and stuff. And then just started to get sick and just went downhill from there. And it's to the point now, he went from about 220 pounds down to 140 pounds, walks with a cane. He's got arthritis, like joint pain in all his body, can hardly move, he has 24-hour vertigo, just dizzy all the time. It's like being seasick every day.
Oh my
And
goodness.
it's to the point now where he's just, he's at wit's end. And what we're doing, Hank and I and my wife and family and stuff, we're all putting a fundraiser together for him so that with Lyme disease, you get things called co-infections. And it's a very debilitating disease. And what happens is there's not a whole lot of knowledge in Canada about Lyme disease, so we had to go to the States to get ILAD doctors and testing in the States. And what happens is, like just a simple blood test to find out if you had Lyme disease costs close to $700.
Oh my goodness.
It was like $600 for the test, $100 to ship the blood down to the States to IGeneX in California, and now we want to get them tested for co-infection, and that's going to be about $100,000 just for the blood test. And then on top of that, we want to get them a thing called a Rife machine. And what a Rife machine does is basically vibrates at an ultra high frequency and hopefully comes into his body and explodes the spirochete of the Lyme in his body.
So it's really a situation where the community has to come together to help Will out in this situation, because you don't even realize, you told me there's not a lot of specialists in the area who specialize in Lyme disease. So it's something that's just knowledge that's new to him, new to everyone.
In Canada, there's virtually zero ILAD doctors, which means that they're Lyme specialists. In the States, there's a handful in the States. And the thing about Lyme's is it's so rampant right now that in Caledonia, I met a young lady in the springtime. Her little 4-year-old girl had Lyme's. I got bit by a tick, and it got to the point where she was telling me that they were taking the ticks into the health unit and they stopped accepting them because they were all coming back positive.
Oh my goodness.
I don't want to be like a scaremonger by any means, but I mean, like, you really have to be aware. I've hunted and fished all my life, been in the bush 1,000 times, never even thought of ticks till Will got Lyme's.
Boy, oh boy. Well, you know what? This is going to be an eye-opening experience for just about everybody. So make sure you head down to the Dunnville Legion next Friday. How can you get tickets, Robert?
Well, you can call me here in town. I live here in town, just across the bridge, at 905-765-5553. Or if you live in the Dunnville area, you can stop into the Dunnville Legion. There's tickets there. There's not a lot of tickets left, but there's a few tickets left.
Okay, well, we've got that lined up. We know the cause. Now let's talk about the show. Hank, we're going to turn our attention to you. Now, you have hypnotized me twice already. So before you have a little fun with me, let's talk about what our audience can expect on Friday night. What do they get when they go to a Hank Stone show?
Now, this is not your typical hypnosis show. This show is very clean, it's very safe for everyone. If you've ever wanted to be hypnotized in your life, this is the perfect opportunity. I don't specialize in embarrassing people, making people do stupid things. I specialize in making sure people have fun, because after all, that's what everyone likes to do, is have fun. When people come to my show, they can expect to see their friends and people they know go on stage, get hypnotized, and live out lavish dream vacations, go on roller coasters, do all sorts of great things. And it's really entertaining to watch someone you know go up on stage, because you know that they're not usually like that. It's something that's really unique and special.
Yeah, Hank has a real nice way of bringing their personalities out, and he really knows how to pick his volunteers for the skits that he does. And it's nice to watch. He's a real professional, and like he says, he does a very clean, professional show. And if you ever want to be hypnotized, he's the man to do it for you.
Well, we're going to get a little preview of it right now. So, Robert, if you don't mind maybe giving some color commentary during Hank hypnotizing me, because I might be out for a little bit. So I'll try to keep my language clean if I can. Usually I don't swear too much, but it's supposed to be a family show, so we'll keep it family friendly. All right.
Sure.
Have at me, Hank.
Look at my eyes, look at my eyes. Sleep them down deeper, relax, relax.
So what Hank
Every
just did
muscle,
there, he's able
every
to call an
nerve,
instant
every fiber.
induction with Ted.
Your hand is now stuck to your forehead. The harder you try to move your hand through your forehead, the more impossible it becomes. You can try hard, you can even open your eyes on 3, but your hand is now stuck to your forehead. And the harder you try to move your hand
what
from
Hank's
your
done
head,
is he's,
go ahead and try as
taken
hard as you can.
Ted's hand
Try as
stuck
hard as
to
you
his
can.
forehead.
Try as hard as you can, but
And
the harder you
Ted's
try,
trying
the
to
more
go
impossible it becomes.
No, hey Ted, the only way you can get that off is you gotta call for your mom. You gotta call for your mom, Ted.
Gotta call from your mom, gotta call from your mom, gotta call from your mom. Gotta
Mom!
call from your mom,
Little
gotta
louder,
call from
Ted.
your mom. gotta call from your mom.
Mom!
And release, release, release.
There we
And
go.
now you can no longer remember your name. Every time someone asks you your name, you can no longer remember your name. The harder you try to remember your name, the more impossible it becomes. And in fact, every time I say the word radio, you want to say the word play Led Zeppelin as loud as you possibly can. Every time I say the word radio, you say play Led Zeppelin as loud as you can. On the count of 3, open your eyes, back in here now. So how'd that feel, Ted?
Woo!
Hey, by the way-
That was fun.
By the way,
That's all right.
I'm really sorry, I forgot your name. What was your name?
Good question. Oh boy, what did you do to me?
Ted, what was your name?
What's the name of this radio station, by the way?
Play Led Zeppelin.
What was it, sorry?
Play Led. The Moose.
The Moose. Okay,
There we
good.
go. Jeez, I don't know why I yelled that. I think you got in my
So-
brain here.
So Ted, what was your name, Ted?
I don't know why I know it, but it's not coming out right now.
So there's a big favor, Ted. Stick your tongue out as far as you can. And freeze, just like that, Ted. Now, what was your name, Ted? Hey, what's your favorite song, Ted? Can you sing it for us into the microphone? As loud as you can.
I lost his song.
Just pick one.
Let's see. Okay.
Stick your tongue as far as you can, Ted.
How long the day don't wait. The Catholic girl song was too late. I'll soon all day come down late. My family one.
Hey, Ted, sing it in Chinese now. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and sing it in Chinese. Hey, Ted to be the world's funniest Chinese singer.
Hey, Ted, what was the name of this radio station again? Awesome.
So's gonna happen.
And release, release. There we go. Back in the here now. Back in the here.
Jeez. Okay, all right. Well, the show is going to take place next Friday, May 3rd, at the Dunnville Legion. Big thanks to comedy hypnotist Robert Maxwell and comedy hypnotist Hank Stone for messing with my brain today and having a little fun with me. They recorded it, and once they send me the video clip, I'll post it on our Facebook page. Guys, thank you so much for
Hey,
stopping
welcome
by
to you.
today. Really a great pleasure. Remember, you can get tickets by calling 905-765-5553, and they're only $15. Well, that was fun. Jeez. Oh man, don't know why I chose only the good die young. It's the first thing that came to mind. Jeez.
You want to come to the show on Friday night, Ted? We'll give you a free ticket.
Okay.
Sure. There'll be a
Sure.
ticket. There'll be a ticket at the door.